with Chinchu. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I'll be uploading a lot of informative videos quite often. In this video, we are going to talk about how to answer the most important question in an interview, which is tell me about yourself, how to make it more crisp, clear and attractive as well. Let's crack this question in detail. Before getting started, I would love to thank Unacademy to help me bring this video to you. Unacademy, the perfect partner for your dream courses. The Unacademy has launched a success batch for its CMA Foundation aspirants for the June 22nd attempt, starting from 5th of January 2022. Prepare with the top-notch educators in India. That's going to be the highlight of this course for sure. Perfect plan to crack your CMA examination. Start your preparation with Success Batch in January, and coming towards February, practice MTPs and RTPs. Towards April, you can have a quick revision marathons with the top-notch educators in India. And finally, in the June month, one-day revision marathon for all the subjects out there. And towards the end, you are going to see congratulations, you did it. Now, let me just take you briefly through what subscriptions are. Subscriptions, that is more than just classes. Live interactive classes, recorded lectures with unlimited watch time, access to notes from all the educators at one place. Every 4th session is going to be a doubt clearing session. Updated study materials are there and practice mock test papers. What else you need to crack this examinations? Use my code, which is Chinchu10, CHINCHU10, to get a 10% off. How to get Unacademy subscription? Download the Unacademy Learning app. Select your goal as CMA Foundation. Click on Get Subscription. It's as easy as that. Now, for CMA Foundation, there are going to be 3 plans. A 2-year plan wherein you will be paying around 875 rupees per month. A 1-year plan wherein you will be paying around 1167 rupees per month. And a very short plan which is going to be a 6 months plan wherein you will be paying around 1750 rupees per month. You always need to be prepared to answer tell me about yourself, because the way you answer this will decide whether the interviewer will listen to you or will switch to their phones and pretend to be listening to you. Today, by the end of this video, you will learn how to answer this question confidently and make a great first impression and eventually land more job offers. Today's agenda is going to be understanding what answer interviewer wants from you, first one. And the second is a formula to answer, tell me about yourself for any job you want to apply. And the most and the third important point is that your English. If you're really worried about your grammar mistakes in your interviews, then how to deal with it, or a great tips to cope up with that. For that, if you like what I'm saying, don't forget to hit that bell button. Now let's begin. What does the interviewer wants to know? First of all, let's crack that. Tell me about yourself. Whenever an interviewer asks you this question, guess what? It's a tricky question. The interviewer don't want to know about you actually. They only want to know 2 things. The very first one, what is most important to you? Right now, this moment, this job should be your priority. It should be the most important thing to you right now. And how do you prove that? That's the question now. By giving them reasons why they should choose you instead of 50 other people are waiting there outside. The second and the most important thing is that they need to know whether you are the fit for this job or not. They want to know if your qualifications, your experience and your attitude or personality is fit for this role or not. They are looking for. That brings us to the tell me about yourself formula. Tell me about yourself formula. It consists of 3 elements. The very first one, who you are. The very first line should summarize your experience or your education, while you use some adjective to just define your personality as a whole. So, if you're experienced professional, a good way to start is, hi, I'm Kavya. I'm an innovative HR manager with 7 years of work experience managing all aspects of HR functions from recruitment to training to all other activities. Benefits for Fortune 500 companies. Whereas, if you are a student, you can start like, hi, I'm Kevin. I'm a hardworking engineer graduate specializing in computer science engineering with an overall CGPA of so on and so forth. Now, our element number 2, which is your accomplishments. This is a place where you talk about your best work, something that you are really proud of. But try to avoid superlatives like I am the best salesperson in the country. Because when somebody uses superlative, not only does that shows arrogance, but also says that the person is ignorant. Your next line should be a list of your accomplishments combined with a proof of performance. Say for example, I have led the sales of my company for 5 years and had the opportunity to bring in 3 million worth of new business during that time. This statement is humble, talks about an achievement and adds a number to it which makes it believable. In case you're a student and have no experience at all, don't worry at all. You can talk about the training you have received and how these skills relate to the job you have applied. Say for example, along with my degree I completed Net Java and SQL courses on Coursera, and the various technologies I learned has helped me a lot in developing my final year project called XYZ. You can name any kind of projects there, alright. It was during this project that I discovered that I'm a team player and so on and so forth. You can just use some adjectives to just define your personality, as I have mentioned in the very beginning of this video. Now let's talk about the final element or the element 3. How you're fit for this job. This is the last element of this formula and this is what most people forget. You need to end your answer by telling them why you are applying for this job and why you are the perfect fit for this job. Read the job description carefully and tell them how your skills are aligned to their requirements. Remember, you have 1 minute or maximum 90 seconds to answer this particular question. Don't bore the interviewer by telling your life stories at all. Just keep it crisp and clear and attractive too. Now let's talk about English grammar mistakes. I have seen a lot of people who are extremely worried about, or you can say extremely tensed about their grammatical mistakes before going for an interview. The most difficult part is this part only for most of the people who are not really comfortable with the English language. What to do if you're worried about your grammar? See, more often the interviewer is not going to be a grammar Nazi. So it's okay to make few mistakes here and there. You can still get away with it provided you are using these steps, the following techniques. Number 1, be confident. Maintain your eye contact with the interviewer. That's the main point. The second one is be human. Okay, whenever you're answering, don't talk like a robot or use a single tone. Use excitement to convey your passion and slow it down whenever you have to, because it makes your story more attractive. The third point is it should be a conversation. A good interview is going to be a conversation, not a monologue. Let the interviewer ask questions, listen to it very carefully and then answer it. If you take care of these 3 things, your grammatical mistakes, if any, will go unnoticed. See, it's not a big deal. English, like any other language, can be learned through practice. If you want to know how I learned to speak fluently, check out my video, this one. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and also do hit that bell icon too. And do share with everybody out there because it keeps me motivating to upload more informative videos. Until next time, have a happy life. Bye-bye.